Hi and Assalamualaikum. We are from LAX2057, Group 34, and today we will begin our group discussion 3. First things first, I will introduce myself. My name is Ahmed Adi Haikal bin Amruddin. My matrix number is 202-597.
Okay, so my name is Muhammad Anif Rosli and my matric number is 201041. Next.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Muhammad Akin Naziruddin bin Muhammad Nazaruddin and my matrix number is 199864.
Hello, my name is Lokman Hakim bin Hamdan and my matrix number is 200388.
Hello, my name is Kamara Al-Nuaiman Kamari Zaman and my matrix number is 208 and 437.
Hi, my name is Hanan Jasmine binti Abdul Hadi and my matric number is 207058.
My name is Raja Izzuddin Shah bin Raja Muhammad Azhan Shah and my matric number is 200963.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zarif Mirza bin Muhammad Zain. My matric number is 203727.
Okay, since I said before, today we are going to begin our group discussion 3. So the first one, in our group discussion 3, we are going to talk about, or we're going to decide on the format and delivery of the podcast 1, assign key roles among the group members. And basically, when we do this, it is to ensure to include all 4 news pieces that were selected in an interesting and creative manner to attract listeners and viewers. The 4 news piece was decided last time. So without further ado, we will begin on deciding the format and delivery of the podcast 1. I will pass it on to the first group.
Okay, I would like to start first. So I would like to propose that we do our podcast 1 as a panel podcast format. So our format for podcast 1 is panel podcast. Basically, a panel podcast is similar like a interview podcast, but with more people. Since we have 8 people total, right? So is appropriate to choose this format for our podcast. So each episode, so our format basically is we have a single host and a group of guests. So we will have one people that will be a host and several people I think will be a guest to discuss about our team, our podcast. So how about Sadis?
Okay. I strongly agree with what Hanif has said just now. From his opinion, by doing this kind of format, I find that it is suitable so that all of us can be joining and collaborate together. And I just want to add from the point of delivering the things from for our podcast, which is I would like to suggest the method of delivery that we can use is by screenshot our headline and then paste it on a PowerPoint so that during the panel for the podcast, we can share all the following headlines from our group. That is from me. Next.
I think I agree with Hanif, and because in the forum format for podcast, I think that we can all give our opinions on the headline that we are going to discuss. Based on the headlines, we can all give our opinions and probably add on to others' opinions and maybe debate on others' opinions. That's why I think I agree with Hanif.
Okay, I think I agree with my team for the for the what
Format.
the format
of the-
sorry for the format of the podcast, which is the panel. I think it's easier than other format because it is two-way interaction, which means one will ask the question and the others will answer it in the podcast. So I think it is a very good format for our podcast. That's all from me for the format.
I also agree with the Hanif suggestion, which having one host and 7 guests, since the for podcast one is sports team. I think we all have one common thing that we all know, like not specifically know, but in generally we know what are we going to discuss about. Like Loman said, is we're going to have two-way communication. So it will be interesting if we do in Hanif suggestion.
Okay, so I think group one has already discussed about the opinion. So how about from group two? Do you have any suggestion for our group podcast format? Do you have something to add or anything to change or any idea?
Okay, for me, I think the format is good because it's very simple and it's easy for people to understand. I agree with Lukman where it's a two-way communication so that both people can speak about their topics. But my only yeah, I think that's it for me. Zarif, do you have anything do you want to add?
Basically, I think there's no more to add because I strongly agree with the group one suggestion regarding the presentation of podcast, because since it's the two-way communication is more preferable, so I think that is the most way in we perform the podcast. And I think group two can follow their suggestion soon. Next, anyone? Hanan, do you have any suggestion?
I also think it would be fine if the podcast conducted by the host, and it will be more arranged and free, and it will be in discussion form. Everyone gets to share their idea, and I think it will be interesting and it will attract people to listen to it. That's all. Thank you.
Actually, there's something I want to add. How about we include an intro music for our podcast so that will make our podcast interesting. Like other podcasts from influencer or YouTubers, you can see they have a signature intro music for their podcast. So I think it will help to make our podcast more interesting and attractive. And also a background. Like we use right now is our background is not synchronized. So I would like to propose that we have a synchronized background so that yeah, so that's all.
All right. Do you guys agree with the suggestion that Hanif gave?
I agree with
Again.
Hanif.
Yes.
Yes,
I do.
I strongly agree with Hanif's suggestion. Plus, it will give us more vibe to the team.
Yes.
Okay, and with that, we have decided our format. So now is to assign key roles among the group members. So first we would like to ask you guys what are our key roles that will be had in this podcast.
Okay.
I
I would like to ask something. For the moderator part, should we assign from group 2, or the moderator need to be in our own group?
Moderator is the host, right?
Yes.
Host for the podcast. What do you guys think?
Which one would be suitable?
I think for podcast 1, the host should be from group 2 so that the topic that's been chosen from group 1, they can discuss it because they know more about their topic.
so they can discuss among themselves. Right? So the host, we only ask question, and the panelists will be from group 1 majority.
Okay. Okay, that's clear. So basically from our group, we will be the panels, and the moderator will be from group 2.
Okay.
So from group 2, who would like to volunteer themselves?
Hanan, do you like to try?
I will vote for Hanan.
So we are doing a voting session, right?
Okay, then so let's vote then. Okay,
I
Hanif
agree.
has just
I agree with Lokman Hakim.
suggested Hanan. So now there's 3 votes for
Agree.
Hanan.
I think Hanan
And-
will be a good host for our podcast, so I will vote for Hanan.
I vote for Hanan too.
Since the majority has voted for Hanan, are you okay with it, Hanan, to be the host?
I
It's
think
okay,
I can
Hanan.
try.
Later, there will be a script writer, so the script writer will make a script for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, since Anet said there will be a script writer, so we will decide who will be the script writer next. So anybody who wants to be a script writer, preferably somebody that has knowledge on the topic and is very that knows very well among this topic basically.
Okay. For the script writer, should he do the script just for the moderator, or for all the panels as well?
I think only for the host.
Yeah, I think for the
For the
host.
panel,
Only for the host.
it's flexible.
Yeah, I
For the
think
panel,
only for the host. The panel will, since the panel will be only for group 1, and I don't think they would need to be. I don't think the panels need a script writer since they already know their own topic. Okay. So since the script writer also from group 1 or group 2, group 2.
I think from group 1, I guess.
Group 1.
I vote for Lokman Hakim.
To be this script writer. Okay. I vote for Lokman Hakim too.
And I vote for Hanif Rosli.
I vote for Lokman Hakim.
Okay, so there's 3 for Lokman and 1 for Hanif. Aldis?
Zarif, your vote.
Lokman Hakim.
Anan, you vote.
Rahman.
Since the majority is for Lokman, you will be the script writer. Are you confident?
Half confident, but I will try my best.
Okay, okay. So is there any more key roles that we need to discuss?
For just editor, for graphic designer, I think, to make our background of the Zoom.
And choose the music, intro music.
Yes, the music director, music.
Okay. And who do you suggest for that? Or do you have any suggestion?
Is it going to be from group 1 or group 2?
I think
I think
everyone can
probably
volunteer.
group 2, since
yeah.
group 1 already has a lot to do.
If anyone can do that, I can volunteer myself
Okay,
for background and intro music.
Oh yes. So you take 2 rows, right? For background
It's
and
okay. Either one
intro
also
music.
okay. If anyone want to choose for music choice, also can. Zarif, do you want to handle for intro music?
Sure, you can leave it to me.
Then I guess I'll be the editor for background and Zarif will be the apa? Sorry,
Music.
the intro music. Yeah.
Okay.
How about the outro? You need to outro music means that the end of
Yes,
the
can.
session.
I think it will
Intro
go
and
both
outro.
ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Is there any more keynotes that we would like to discuss? Or is that all?
I think that we have came up with everything from based on the format given for the group discussion 3, I guess. I don't know about you guys.
Wait, how about the screenshot of the headline? Do each of the person that from group 1 need to do it, or we have a specific person to do the
I
task?
think if we agree on doing the screenshot thing and put in on a PowerPoint, I think each of the person just screenshot their headlines or key points and then submit it to one person from group 1, and then that person will compile everything, I guess.
So how about Anwar make the PowerPoint so that from group 1 can paste their headlines into the PowerPoint, since you are making the background also, right?
Yeah. Why not you guys just share me the item and I'll make it to PowerPoint and background. I'll manage it later.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think we have covered all the topic for this group discussion, right? Ayil?
Yes, we have discussed all of it. So to recap, we will do a host/panel type of podcast, where the host will be Hanan, and the panelists will be the group members of group 1. And our key roles are the script writer is Lukman. Our 2 editors are Zarif and Anwar, right?
Yes.
Okay, and with that, I think there's nothing else for our discussion 3. So I will ask the rest of you, is there anything else that you want to add before we end our group discussion?
No, thank you.
No.
No from me.
Also no from me.
No, from me too.
Okay, and with that, we will end our group discussion 3 here. Thank you everyone for joining in this group discussion. I hope to see you next time. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everybody.